Recording 11. Listening Section 1.
Hi, Sam. We'd better start planning the party. It's in less than 2 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is. There isn't much to do, is there?
Well, we need to sort out food for a start.
Why don't we just order some pizzas?
But we always do that. Let's do something a bit different. Besides, it's pretty expensive.
What about a barbecue then? Or we could just do hot dogs?
Too much preparation involved. There are a lot coming, you know.
Sandwiches then. That's easy enough.
Sandwiches? That's a good idea. Hang on. That would be even more preparation than the barbecue. Better go back to the original idea, I suppose.
Pizzas it is then.
Now, we also need to think about music and invitations.
Well, we don't need to buy invitations. I think we should just do them on the computer and keep costs down.
Good idea. And what about music?
We can just use the same stuff we had last time. It's fine.
OK. Well, if we don't let people know soon, there won't be anyone there. So let's make that our priority. Have you got your laptop?
Yeah. Told you there wasn't much to do.
Listening Section 3.
Hi, Julie. Have you got time to plan our project?
Sure, I've got a few minutes. We need to choose a topic based on the theme of pollution, don't we?
That's right. Have you got any preferences?
Well, I did a huge assignment on water pollution last year, so we could just do that.
Actually, the tutor did make a point of saying not to use last year's materials, so we'd better not.
It's probably a bit out of date now anyway. Also, it focused specifically on industry, and I think we're supposed to take a broad view.
That's right. We could look at something totally different, like the effects of fumes on air quality.
Good idea. And we could make sure we include all of the sources, like traffic and factories.
So, what else do we need to do? Shall we go to the library and look for resources?
Actually, I think we'd be better off looking online. The good resources in the library are often all out at this time of the year. Anyway, before we notify the tutor which topic we've chosen, I think we need to ask the others what they're doing.
You're right. We need to make sure we're not all doing the same thing. Let's ask them this afternoon in the tutorial.
Great idea.
Recording 13. 1.
Right, so you need to book some flights, is that right?
Yes, for me and my family. We're going to Scotland for my sister's wedding.
Oh, lovely. When's the wedding?
It's on the 21st of July.
That should be wonderful. But I assume you'll want to fly in earlier. What about the 20th, or even the 19th?
It will have to be the 18th. I've actually got to attend a special dinner on the 19th.
2.
Welcome aboard, everyone. I hope you'll enjoy your stay with us and get a lovely glimpse of country life. We're going to a wonderful market on Tuesday morning. I'm sure you'll love that with all the local farm produce on sale. Then, on the Wednesday, you'll get to see where all that lovely produce comes from, as John Smith, a local farmer, has invited us to see him at work. On Thursday, you'll have a day to relax before we leave on Friday.
3.
So, what topic are we going to choose for our project? It's due in 3 weeks.
I know. It's not a lot of time. I was going to suggest we do one on the environment.
But that's so broad a topic.
We should try to narrow it down. What about recycling?
That's a good idea. There's a lot of information, and I think the other groups are concentrating on pollution, so this would be nice and different.
4.
We encountered quite a few problems during our research. Firstly, the weather was horrendous and made our work conditions very difficult indeed. Luckily, we had the right equipment to deal with that and could carry on regardless. Unfortunately, though, in spite of having so many volunteers, we did run out of funds halfway through the project, so we were forced to postpone the second half of our trip.
Recording 16. 1.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the gift shop is?
Yes, you need to go into the shopping centre. The entrance is over there on your left.
Yes, I see it.
Well, you go in there, then go straight ahead. The shop you want is opposite the toilets, next to the lifts.
Thanks very much.
2.
Welcome to the resort. I'll just tell you about some of our facilities. We've got a lovely little pond where guests are welcome to sit and have a picnic. You'll see it as you come in the entrance. In the middle of the resort, you'll see a circular courtyard. It has some lovely cool places to sit as well. You can see our famous fig tree from there. It's enormous. To the right of the courtyard, you'll find a small shop where you can pick up things like postcards and stamps. It's just behind the tree.
3.
Hello, Professor Jones. Would you be able to help me with my assignment?
Of course. Are you having problems with choosing a good location for the new bridge?
Yes. I was thinking of putting it right in the middle, as the river is at its narrowest there.
Well, that would save costs.
Exactly. But I realised that it would create costs in other areas, as it would mean some important buildings being knocked down. So I think it would be better if it's at the eastern end of the motorway.
That's a good idea. It would be a lot more useful than if it was at the western end.
4.
The Traveston frog is different to many other species of frog. It is very small and so, unlike other species, it is unable to live in the area of a pond, though it does need to live in fairly close proximity to water so that it can feed. Rather than choosing the safety of a tree, which would be too tall and may actually increase the threat from predators, it elects to live in a tiny burrow surrounded by bushes.